Good morning. Welcome to another edition of Capper Comparison Picks Last Looks for UFC Vegas 22. Hey, P-Diz. Nice to see you here bright and early. So as you guys know, I'm going to go over, if you read the description, I don't know, I put a video, the description in the thing. I don't know how it promotes, if it even promotes that I'm going to do a live thing. But anyway, I'm going to do a two capper comparison live capper comparison picks today with the chatters when I get to these fights. There's fights that are I'm on the fence still, kind of. Okay, that one and this one. Gregor Gillespie and Brad Riddell. Adrian Yanez, Gustavo Lopez. Those ones I'm a little bit still on the fence, even after watching the weigh-ins. I don't know which way I'm going to go. But good to see you too, bud. But anyway, I'm going to go over each fight on the card. I guess the Julia versus Julia is canceled because Julia Stoliarenko fainted. Is that right? I'm not sure. Can you back me up with that? So anyway, I think that is canceled. I'm going to write cancel over that. Yes. Is that to me? Is that she fainted, right? Weight suck. Good thing, because I had her winning that big upset, and I would have probably lost that fight. Okay, let's get into this now. So the first fight I'm looking at, we got the flyweight fight between JP Buys and Bruno Silva. Now this one, originally I had taken JP Buys, see that? As well as Buys, Fortune Teller, James Lynch. Bruno Silva had the Guru with the knit cap and Vlad from, your boy, Bulgarian Cowboy, from celebrities, UFC celebrities and classics. But here's the thing. I think I'm going to flip my pick too, because I like that plus money. And I watched the weigh-ins. I have them on another screen here. And yeah, he looked, JP Buys is got a little bit of height on him, and he was looking down, but I don't know. What do you guys think about this fight between Bruno Silva and JP Buys? Yeah, I'm thinking Bruno too. I'm going to flip it because I like that plus money, So let me see what the odds are on Bruno Silva, since I have it open. Okay, right now he's a plus 125 just to win. JP Buys is a minus 145. But I'm going to say he's probably going to win by decision, you'd think. Or I don't know. It's too close to call. You know what? I'm going to change my pick on Tapology probably to Bruno Silva, but I'm not betting it. Yeah. So are you guys on Tapology for the pick things? I know I'm in a thing with BC Dave and Dom Jones, little contest. Okay, Bruno Silva. And I got him winning by TKO second round. I like to do the whole method and everything. Okay. So moving on, I'm going to write that right here. Bruno TKO 2. That's my flip pick. Okay, like I said, Alvia versus Stoliarenko was canceled. So next we've got another one-sided fight. This is a lot of people's pick of the night. Sup, homie? Sup, Dave? I was just talking about the Tapology. I'm just priming it up. I'm just making my last finishing touches on my Tapology fantasy lineup tonight. But also, we're going over this the whole card. We just went over JP Buys, Bruno Silva, and I flipped my pick from Buys to Silva. Oh, is he? That's awesome. That's great. Good. You know what? I tried to challenge him last week, and he never. It was late though. I just discovered that whole challenge thing last like 2 weeks ago. For real, I didn't even know about it. But anyway, that's great. Good. More the merrier. I think you could fit. There's like 6 slots in that. It's like me, you. Let's. Can I pull it up here? Um. I don't know where I can pull it up, but anyway, I think there's. Yeah, pick. I'm entered into it. I don't know where you can see the challenge, but anyway, I know I'm in it because I did it last night. So, back to this. Sorry about that. We've got Montel Quick Jackson taking on Jesse Strader. Now, I watched like I said, I watched that interview with John Hyun Ko, and and yeah, I know he's 13, but he is a genie though. He really truly is he's what's that word like a handicapping prodigy, interviewer prodigy, definitely. He's got a gift for it. He's good. Okay, Montel Jackson is heavy favorite minus. I'm going to check it out, the live odds out. I have written down minus 650. Let's see if those moved a little bit. Montel Jackson, 700. Minus 700 favorite for Montel Jackson. Now, I watched that fight with Jesse Strader, and boy, or not fight, I watched the interview with John Hyun Ko, Jesse Strader. He's feeling, I mean, of course, they're going to be confident going into these interviews, but he's like he's on his Twitter and stuff. He sacrificed time with his family. He's progressed and moved to a different gym and everything. Anyway, it was a full capper consensus against Jesse Strader here. See that? Everybody took Montel Jackson, and but for that plus 475, I'm going to take a swing at it. And I think I'm going to see what he is within distance, matter of fact, just to sweeten it up. Okay, Jesse Strader, right now he's fighter wins inside distance plus 725 straight bet. Let's do this live. Let's do this bet right here. I'm going to put $10 onto it. Or is that little? Yeah, 10, I can afford it. I just got my stem. 1060 to win 76.85. Place bet. Confirm. All right. Let's see. Pending wagers. And fighter wins inside the distance. Okay. So can I edit that? Put user in timeout. I didn't know you could do that. Anyway, I bet 1060 to win 76.85. I'm sorry it's all crunched up like that, but look at plus 270, 725 to fighter win inside distance. I'm happy with that. Let's move on. Okay, next. This one. All right, we've got Trevin Giles. It's Giles, right? I'm sorry. Trevin Giles. He's taking on Roman Dolidze. Dolidze, you could see the definite 2-inch height and reach advantage in the weigh-ins. Did you guys watch the weigh-ins? And and Trevin Giles, everybody went against him in the show, in the Capper Compares picks. Everybody picked Roman Dolidze. Greedo, Clint. He's waiting for the weigh-ins. I don't know. I didn't watch his. For some reason, he didn't do a show this week for post weigh-ins. If he did, I didn't see it. E-Money, Fight Night Picks, and Parlay Punch. All those dudes are all taking Giles, or I'm sorry, Roman Dolidze. All taking Roman Dolidze. I mean, I'm taking him too. I'm taking him in Tapology. I'm not going to put a bet on him though because I just don't trust it. Let's see what he is within distance anyway, just to see if I did do a prop for that. Because I don't know, these Georgia fighters, there's a lot of hype following them, and rightfully so, I would say. You know, they're all performing well. Okay, let's see if we got him. Where is it? Roman Dolidze. How do you think he's going to win? I would say within distance. Fighter wins within distance. Roman Dolidze a plus 135. That's not even my. I mean, it's not even worth the value. Yeah, respectfully so. But you know, Trevin Giles. It's Giles. I keep messing that up. He did knock out Bevon Lewis, and he's a Houston police officer. I don't know. I just don't trust it. Okay, let's move off from that and move on to this next lightweight fight with Grant Dawson taking on Leonardo Santos. Oh no, wait, you guys have any? What are your picks on Trevin Giles, Roman Dolidze? You both taking Roman Dolidze, the favorite. Why is that? He gas out or anything? Does he gas out in the third round? Hey, did you watch the odds squad there, the after the post weigh-in thing with like Man Pre, Lock of the Night, MMA Prediction Guru, CJ Safdie, and who's the other one? And Bleed. Did you watch that last night? Giles TKO in the third. Let's see what that is, Pete, is just for you. It's only 2 people in here. Let's have fun. This is my hobby. Okay, Trevin Giles. What did you say, TK? Round 2. Wow, plus 1,400. Wow. Round 3. TKO third round. TKO third round. Plus 1,800. Man, I kind of just want to do it just cause, but I don't see that happening. I'm not going to throw my money away. I don't see it happening. Yeah, did you watch it last night, Pete Diz? No? Anyway, yeah, I'll show you. Trevin Giles, I'm going to copy paste it right off here. Trevin Giles, round 3, copy, StreamYard, paste. Chat. Trevin Giles in round 3 by KO, TKO, DQ. Plus 1,800. Yeah, 1,400 for round 2. Yes, sir. Anyway, they were big topic in the chat was there's this. Do you go to these chat rooms a lot, like these other handicapper chat rooms? There's a guy named Dan Rodriguez. He's always in all these chat rooms, and he's a big like hater of. I mean, I think he's funny, but he's a big hater of the MMA Parlay King, and he wants to expose him for being a con artist and scam and like a fugitive, a convict, or on the run, or some crap. I don't know, but anyway, they those guys they banned him like right. I would say probably right before the main card. They started going over the main card just because. You don't go to Ark. Yes, you do. You go to you like Mr. Arkansas. The raging. What is it? The raging or What's this thing? He's got the gorilla. I don't know. You love the Mr. Arkansas drama. I know you do. Him and his little battle with him and like Brandon K. Do you like Brandon K? He does. You a Brandon K fan? Anyway, let's get back to fighting. Let's get back to this. This is enjoyable. Hang out with you guys. Okay, we've got Grant Dawson, KGD. He's taking on Leonardo Santos. Yeah, he's all right. Brandon K. He's very sensitive, super overly sensitive. Like gets offended by. He's definitely got it. I don't want to get political. Okay. Anyway, Grant Dawson, KGD. He's the young, hot prospect fighter, 16-1. He's the favorite here. Let me get rid of this Roman Dolidze prop stuff. Grant Dawson. Right now he's a 2-1 favorite, minus 220. Let's see. Yeah. And Leonardo Santos, he's a plus 185 underdog. Okay. Yeah, I got to keep it PC, Dave. I don't want to lose subs. I only got not enough to monetize, so I don't want to upset people. My wife is a teacher. Just so. She teaches math, Daddy. I know, she teaches math. So that automatically, teachers are all Democrats. Not necessarily saying I am. She teaches me. Yep. Okay. Leonardo Santos is the older one, 41 years old. But I tell you what, he looked good in the. Let me find it in the. He looked good in the weigh-ins. Trevin Gales, Dolidze. Then we got here it is. Leonardo Santos, Grant Dawson. He's got like 3 inches on the dude. Grant Dawson is kind of a slightly thicker chest and back area. He's thicker that way, sideways. But you could tell Leonardo Santos does have height and reach on him. Oh, 3-inch reach. I wrote it down. 3-inch reach, and you can visibly see the height. Now, the thing is, Leonardo, he's coming from Nova União, who is my favorite my second favorite Brazilian training facility. My favorite's Tata, Tata fight team. but that anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, he looked absolutely. Tata or Nova União, they produce such great black jiu-jitsu artists. Grant Dawson, he's a killer though. Grant Dawson, 16-1. He's only had 1 loss, and who's that to? Let's see. Pull up the Tapology on Grant. KG is a KGD. Grant Dawson. He's his only loss was way long, 2016 against some guy named Hugh Pulley in KC Fighting Alliance. He lost by elbows in round 1. That's his only loss in his whole. He lost once his amateur when he was 1-0. He lost against some nobody. But anyway, since then, win. He's got key wins over Derek Minner, Nad Narimani, Mike Trezano. That was a UFC though. Julian Arosa, I remember that. Contender Series, Adrian Diaz. So I mean, Grant Dawson, he's fire. But I don't like the weigh-ins, the face-offs. I think I might have to flip to Leonardo. He just looked bigger, better, and I know he's 41, but you know, Chinny Stevie Ray. Yeah, let's look. That's a good one. Let's take a look at the repertoire or the resume of Leonardo Santos now. He's got his thing is his wins. He's on a streak too. His last loss was wow. I'm definitely taking Leonardo. His last loss was in 2013. 2013. That was, and that was against Oh, that was never mind. That was an exhibition bout, so that don't even count. Well, it kind of does. Santiago Ponzinibbio, you know him. He's from Ultimate. He lost in Ultimate Fighter Brazil Season 2. Exhibition bout, though, it says. So before that, 2009. Are you serious? Against Kazunori Yokota. A split decision. So, yeah. I'm flipping my pick to Leonardo Santos. He's got wins over Roman Bogatov, Stevie Ray, round 1 knockout. Adriano Martins, Kevin Lee. He beat Kevin Lee punches, round 1. Kevin Lee, Anthony Rocco Martin, rear naked choke. Come on. Yeah. Yep, that's for sure. For sure. I'm switching to Leo too. This was the original. Let me try to get it so you can see it. Here's the original thing. Grant Dawson was definitely, everybody picked him. Fight Night picks, E-Money, Greedo, Parlay Punch. The only ones that picked Leonardo Santos was Dan Tom, Clint, and one half of Parlay Punch. I'm flipping. I was on Grant Dawson. I'm gonna have to change him in Tapology or in DraftKings and Tapology now. Yeah, I didn't know. I knew Leonardo Santos was good, but I didn't know he had those. He beat those killers on his resume and his fight resume. You think it's going to be with? I think it's going to happen decision. I think he's going to wrestle him and just hold him down with control time. He's going to ride his back. He does have a 3-inch reach too. He might be able to knock him out too. I don't know, but I'm definitely flipping. Where's my blue marker? Flip from Grant Dawson to Leonardo Santos. Yes, let me look at the odds now. For Leonardo Santos, fighter wins within distance, plus 275. I like that. Less by points. Leonardo Santos by points, plus 450. Are you kidding me? Of course I'm taking that bet. Plus 450. I'm going to put $10 bet. Win 45. Place, bet, confirm, bet. 41 or not, who cares? With that, I mean, yeah, he's going to eventually lose, but he's smart, man. He takes, plus it's been like this good time frames between fights. I think years even. Let me see. He fought Roman Bogatov back in 2020. Okay, that was last year in June 2020. Stevie Ray, he fought exactly a year before that. Well, a year and a month before that. And before that, he did have a long layoff, though. He had like 3 years. But he had 2 canceled fights, so it's not like he fully dropped out and came back. I think he's been doing something, maybe he has a role as a coach or something. I don't know. I like him. I like him to get the victory here. Upset. Man, I'm taking a lot of undercards on this underdogs on this card. That's for sure. Let me see if yep. $10 to win 45 on points. Leonardo Santos by points. Oh, maybe it'll pop out. All right, let's move on. Next, we have, well, maybe they'll both pop out. We have a female fight between Marion Renault, another oldie, the Belizean Marion Renault. She's 43 years old, taking on a younger, bigger, stronger Macy Chiasson.
It's gonna be 47 when I turn 7.
Thanks for reminding me.
Because I was born on your birthday.
Yeah, we do share a birthday, and I am older. Anyway, we got Marion Renault taking on Macy Chiasson. Chasen. Case. I heard those guys last night on that odds, you know, after the weigh-ins or what, after the weigh-in thing show. They were saying Chiasson, like the CH was pronounced like K. Yeah. Enough of the 40-year-olds. Marion Renault, 43. Macy Chiasson, 29. Okay, the Belizean is coming off 3 back-to-back losses. So this is, if she loses here, she's out, and she knows it too. She lost to Raquel Pennington, Yana Kunitskaya, and Kat Zingano. She lost to all of them. She's a high school gym teacher. She's taking on a hot Macy Chiasson, 6-1, coming off a win against Shauna Young, unanimous decision. Macy has got a 5-inch height, 4-inch reach advantage. I don't see how the older Marion Renault has a chance in any field, but all those guys last night were taking her. All the odds.com guys, all 4 of them were taken. No, 3 of the 4 I think are taking Marion Renault. I think I want to say one of them, maybe Manpreet. I don't know. One of them took Chiasson, but all the rest took Marion Renault. So you guys are on Chiasson. I'm taking it. You're taking Marion. I don't see how she's gonna win, but that, yeah, those guys did too. They say she's gonna do what they call a big sister fight, whereas they're pretty much just press Macy against the cage or against the mat and just get all that smother time, like the control time, and kind of like an older sister does to a younger sister, like out. But I don't see her outpowering Macy Chiasson. I mean, she's got 5 inches of height on her and 4 inches of reach. I don't know. But the veteran experience is on the side of Renault. Obviously, she's almost twice her age, but I just don't see it happening. I got Macy within distance. I want to see the prop real quick on that. She can wrestle. Okay, Macy. Man, there's a lot of events on tonight. There's Fight to Win 167. There's Cage Warriors 122. Okay, Macy Chiasson. Right now she's a minus 215 just to win. I think it's going to happen within distance. Macy Chiasson goes to a plus 300. Plus 300 for Macy within distance. That was my pick on the show, within distance. See that? Almost a full capper consensus, except for this guy Josh from the Parlay Punch. Both of them, Josh and Matt. Both of those guys from Parlay Punch are taking Renault. So, yeah, I hear you. It is going to be a smother. It's going to be 2 girls hugging. That's when you go out and, get your drink, refill your popcorn dish, whatever you do. Go out. Double amen, my brother. Whatever you got to do. Anyway, moving on. We have another female fight. This is JP Bai's wife, Cheyenne, the Warrior Princess Bai's. She's taking on Montserrat Conejo Ruiz. Conejo means bunny, and she had at the weigh-in, she looked smoking. Like she wiggled her little bunny, puffy bunny tail, and she had the bunny ears. One was folded down a little bit. Oh yeah, she looked hot. Cheyenne Bai's, she's a good-looking woman too, though. They both came in the weigh-ins. Cheyenne Bai's got a little bit of height on her, slight, maybe 2 inches, maybe, if I remember correctly. Cheyenne Bai's is a heavy favorite. Minus, let's see what it is right now. I know when it opened up, it was minus 355. So let's see what we got now. I don't see it. Is it still going on? Oh, my bad. There it is. Minus 330 favorite for Cheyenne Bai's. Montserrat Conejo plus 255. Open it up. Montserrat by submission. I prop bet plus 1100. Montserrat by submission plus 1100. I already did a little prop bet last night on that when the Parlay Punch guys wrote it in my comments. They said Montserrat's plus 1100 on submission. So I right away went to Bet Online. Boom, threw a $10 bet on it. So hopefully that'll come through for me. Adolf, what's up, buddy? Glad to see you. Thanks for joining. And hello, Nabma. I love the picture of Guru without the cap. That's a rarity. I don't know how you guys find those things. That's awesome. Without the Nick cap. Anyway, so yeah, Cheyenne Bai's is my pick on Tapology for contest purposes, but I did put a small bet on Montserrat Ruiz Conejo for looking so sexy, and just a $10 bet on her to win by submission that pays out plus 1100. So that means my $10 bet will give me $110, right? No, what was it? Let me see. I made it last night. I made a ton of bets last night. I was so tired too. I shouldn't have. But what's done is done. Montserrat Ruiz by submission. Oh, it went down plus 1,000 now. Straight bet. So $10. Yeah, $100. So I think I got it last night at 110. Clear. Okay. Moving on. Next we've got. Oh, by the way, everybody was on Cheyenne Bai's, the big favorite in the video. See, top of the car. Only one guy, Parlay Punch, Matt. He's the only one that took Montserrat Ruiz. Everybody else, there's Clint and Dan Tom, Parlay Punch, E-Money, Greedo, and Fight Night Picks. They're in the circle, FNP. What's that say? Guru will never take that off on cam now. I know. Isn't that? It's funny. He had like clickbait last over the summer about taking off a hat, and he shows it like on a stick or something, just a hat. But what he did is he took it off, and underneath was another hat. What a cornball. But that's what he looks like without his hat on. I thought he would have like a little afro for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, let's go. We've got all right. Moving on. Well, we're flying through here. Early prelims done. That was the curtain opener for the main card, right? Cheyenne Bai's. All right, we're into the main card. Here we go. This one's a killer fight. Max Griffin Max Payne Griffin taking on the assassin Kenan Song. Now, everybody in the video, everybody taking Max Griffin. Nobody take Kenan Song except for me. Except for me. I'm taking him by TKO in the second. After watching the weigh-ins, they both looked great. Kenan Song does have a little bit of height, but what's that? Oh, I still I think I'm on board with Kenan Song. I'm not going to change my pick. I like his clean, fast striking. He's accurate. I don't know his exact stats. They both have losses against Alex Morono, great white gatekeeper. But anyway, Max Griffin though is looking fabulous. He's looking great. Kenan Song though, top there, much respect during the weigh-ins. Even a slight bow, like there was slight bows because being respectful for Kenan being of Chinese descent. A lot of people don't know that Kenan Song is now training out of Tiger Muay Thai. So he's got, he's trained, and he's not even listed through Tapology, but I did find it. One of the cappers said it, I think. I want to say one of the cappers said he was fighting out of Tiger Muay Thai. Maybe it is in Tapology. I'm not sure. But so he's fighting with Brad Riddell, Piotr Yan, Armin Sarukian. The coach there is Rafael Fiziev. You know that dude. So, and what are your picks on this Max Griffin Kenan Song? Like I said, everybody's taking Max Griffin out capper wise. He's a 2-to-1 favorite. I'll see what his live bet odds right now. If I was to place a bet on it, it would be Max Griffin minus 215, Kenan Song plus 185. So money is coming in on Max Griffin too. The public likes him. Everybody likes Max Griffin. I think it's right now. I think it's hyped. He's hyped up a little bit. He's good. Don't get me wrong. He's really good, but I think it's hyped up. Kenan Song by, let's see, within distance. I said TKO second round. That pays crazy. That pays well. Let's see. Kenan Song TKO second round would pay 1,000 plus 1,000. Said my $10 bet make me $100 if that came in. But I'm gonna get a little looser with it, and I'm just gonna say Kenan Song within distance. Inside the distance is plus 350. And if it goes to decision, Kenan Song by points is plus 400. I don't know. I want to put a bet on Kenan Song, but I don't know if he's going to win by decision or knockout. I suppose I'll go with my original pick and say by within distance. How's that? And I'll wait. I'm going to wait on that. So who do you guys got in this? Kenan Song, Max Griffin. Okay, anybody? Bueller? All right, fine. Okay. I'm gonna place the bet anyway. Screw it. Kenan Song. And I'm gonna say within distance. Inside distance plus 350 straight bet. $10. That'll win me 35. Place bet. Confirm. Thanks, guys. Griffin. Good, Dave. Good, Adolf. Good. I like being the contrarian. I like being the underdog. All right. Let's move on. How many people we got in here? 5. Perfect. Just enough to do this. We're going to do now for the next fight. We got Adrian Yanez taking Gustavo Lopez. See this, boys? So we're going to do a live capper comparison picks for this because I really don't know which way I'm going to go with this. As you see, these are live. I wrote these down this morning, the odds. So we got Yanez, a minus 220 favorite. Gustavo Lopez, plus 185 underdog. Over-under set at 2.5 rounds. Over that, you get paid a little bit more. So if you got them by decision, you get paid out better. That's how it plays, plus 135. If you think it's going to end short, minus 165. The bookies are also thinking the same thing. So let me speak a little bit about Yanez first. He's on a 5-fight win streak. His last fight was a win against Victor Rodriguez, where it was his UFC debut. It was a head kick in round 1. Yanez has a 2-inch height and a 3.5-inch reach advantage. During the weigh-ins, I could not tell the I'm gonna try to find it. Is that it? Song Yadong. Look, a Song Yadong's big compared to Max Griffin. He's got like 3 inches height there. Yeah, I'm sticking with that. Here it is. Okay, so you couldn't really tell because who's the guy with the hat? Yanez. Let me see. Adrian Yanez versus Gustavo Lopez. I think, man, they're about the same height. There's not like even though Tapology says that Adrian Yanez has a 2-inch height, 3.5-inch reach advantage. In the weigh-ins, they look similar. So let's go, guys. Who we got? Oh, Gustavo Lopez coming off a win against Anthony Burchak, rear naked choke. He's got a loss against Murav No Ear Davishvili. Isn't that the guy who got his ear ripped off by another fighter on the card here? Who did? No, it was Brahimaj, and it was Max Griffin. Max Griffin ripped off that last. Yeah, his Max. Yeah, it was Max Griffin's last fight. He ripped off that ear. But anyway, Adrian Yanez, Gustavo Lopez. Who do you guys got? We got Adolf taking Yanez. Okay. Adolf the Chewbacca. And who we got? P. Diz taking Lopez. Okay. BC Dave. Yanez decision. Dave is saying by decision. Okay, we need 3 more picks to make this an official thing, guys. There's 7 people in here, so if you're not up here already, put your picks out there so I can write them down. We need 5 to make it an official capper consensus or comparison. This is tough, dudes. My pick, that's why I'm doing this, because I don't know. I don't know who I'm taking. Yanez, 12-3. Lopez, 12-5. Brahmahaj's ear. I know. It is kind of sad, but it's kind of hilarious too, you know. Come on, guys. Oh, 2 people dropped out. They don't want to play. All right, let's Gustavo Lopez fights out of Extreme Couture. He fights with people like at the training center there. He's got Punahele Soriano, Dan Ige, Justin James, Brad Tavares, just to name it. Those are the active fighters. Then they got, of course, the old dudes. There's like 5 of them that haven't fought since 2012 or something like that in there. Nabma Yanez. Are you just taking that because he's the favorite? If you pick the favorite, you gotta pick the method. Adolf, that goes for you too. Come on, you can't take a minus 220 bet. You gotta prop it up. Let's prop it up, boys. I like Gustavo's chances too at plus 185. You know me, plus money junkie. But I will show you again. I'll show you the capper picks. And last night, everybody, I do believe, in the show last night, everybody was taking. Look, nobody picked Gustavo Lopez in the capper comparison show. Everybody, Prediction Guru, King of Crackdowns, Lock of the Night, Will Martin, Bleed, and Brady from DFS by the Numbers all took Yanez. I just don't quite get the big hype. I understand he's stand-up, he's a beast. Gustavo Lopez, they say he has good wrestling, but he never uses it. But if it goes to, I've heard people say if it goes to the ground, he's definitely got. I'm switching. You know what? I'm switching my pick, not from Gustavo Lopez. I had him within distance. You see that? I'm picking him by decision. I think he's gonna control time it just like the wrestlers do. That's his path to victory is wrestling. DQ, maybe eye poke, illegal knee. That's been a popular thing. Anyway, I'm gonna take Gustavo Lopez. By decision. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Even though it wasn't a full, there's 5 of us if you include me, but it's supposed to be. Oh, headbutts. What was that guy's name? Sylvester Miller. He's my favorite cage warrior from Poland. He's the big, huge bobblehead last night. You know why he couldn't help a headbutt? Because his head was so heavy against was it Jack Cartwright, right? Oh, guys, that was awesome, right? And he had his face was all like baby face too. It's like smushy, like like he's a upset baby. It was awesome. But yeah, you get disqualified from 4 headbutts. But I want to say like 2 of them were right back to back. So if you count, that was counted as 1. But if you count them separately, he had like 6. Because the one they showed in the replay, he took him down. He was doing great with the takedowns, though. He was slamming the guy. Yeah, big heads matter. BHM, big heads matter. But yeah, he looked like he wasn't Russian though. He's Polish. I thought he's Russian too, but Vlad fixed me on that. He said he's Polish. But the guy, yeah, he had those heavy headbutts. Boom, boom, and he kept standing up like, I'm not doing nothing. I'm like not even. He got warned like 3 times before they finally disqualified him. It was awesome. Loved it. Favorite. Did you guys watch Bare Knuckle after that? Bare Knuckle was funny too. I watched it through they had the prelims free on YouTube to promote Bare Knuckle Fighting Championships. So I got to watch. I watched some of it as I was doing my video last night. There's this guy, Alvin Brito, taking on John Kelly or somebody Kelly. I don't even know. Some big, and in the chat was killing it. Chat was like, "Look at that guy! Looks like he smokes Marlboros." And they go, "Hey, Burrito." The other guy, whose name is Brito, Brito, and yeah, it was awesome. I can't explain everything, and they had like the bare knuckle fighting in between fights. They had this crazy trip, like dubstep pew, 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 bing, 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 like this music that was this dubstep music. It was awesome, and people in the chat were going pew 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 like PEW. That was just killing me. I was dying. Double amen last night. It was hilarious. Pew pew pew. Burrito. Listen, I want fuego burrito. The guy's name is Burrito, and even the commentators were pronouncing it like there was a U in there. Burrito. Burrito. Elvis Burrito. The burrito got him against the fence. Oh, it was great. It was hilarious. Okay, where was I? I'm sorry. Got off topic there. Okay, so yeah, I'm taking Gustavo Lopez, but all y'all except me and P. Diz, everybody else is taking Adrian Yanez. Next, we've got a huge heavy favorite in Tai Tuivasa taking on short notice fill-in Harry Hunsucker. Tai Tuivasa, Bam Bam, was earlier in the week. I watched Bleed. It used to be just Bleed. You know who I'm talking about from odds.com, and Bleed called him Bum Bum. Tai Tuivasa, Bum Bum. That's how he's been looking. He did have that win against Stefan Struve. Stefan Struve's like, I don't know, 7 foot tall or something. He's giant. But that was his retirement fight. He was all done anyway. He pretty much, I saw it on his face. It looked like he decided to lose that fight before he even stepped in. He, he didn't have the hunger anymore, and he knows it. Everybody knew it. And that's why he lost to Bam Bam, Tai Tuivasa, by the knockout TKO punches. But before that, Tai Tuivasa, he was on a skid. Oh, bad poopy skid. 3 losses. But the losses were against all 2 of the 3 are ranked fighters. He lost against Sergey Spivak, not a ranked fighter, but got to be close to top 15. Got to be, if he's not on there right now. I do have it, but let's see. This is outdated though. These rankings, I printed them out like 2 events ago. But heavyweight, who to say Sergey Spivak? He's definitely not on here. But the other guys he lost to Blagoy Ivanov. He's number 14, and he lost to JDS, Junior Dos Santos, who's number 12 on this outdated list of, see that? So anyway, Tai Tuivasa coming off those 3 losses before he beat a retiring Stefan Struve. Okay, Harry Hunsucker. That guy's name is awesome, right? Harry Hunsucker is coming off. He's a can crusher. He fights. He's like a champ over in the HR MMA, which is Hard Rock Mixed Martial Arts promotion. That is the regional Kentucky promotion. He trains at 4 Seasons Martial Arts, but I do want to say somebody. I can't though. I don't. Yeah, that's Tapology says he trains at 4 Seasons Martial Arts. I don't know. So yeah, Gary Mark Hunsucker. Naughty. Anyway, he is coming off a 45-second KO victory over a guy with a winning record, Corey Mann. It's like his only. I'm gonna pull him up. I'm gonna pull this guy up. Harry Hunsucker. Where is he? Hunsucker. Look at him with the 2 belts. That means he must have won. He must be a 2. What was he, light heavyweight and heavyweight champ or something? He's in the picture right now. He's a lot thicker than he is in this picture here on Tapology. But anyway, he lost in the Contender Series to Jared Vanderaa. And he lost to Dontel Mays back in 2016 because Dontel Mays also came from that whole that Kentucky fight scene, that Hard Rock MMA fight scene. But Yeah, he's, can crusher. He's a killer in Hard Rock MMA though, beating people, all sorts of people by round one, everything. Americana, rear naked choke, strike, TKO, Kimura, KO, TKO. Just has he gone? This dude, Harry Hunsucker, has not seen past round one. Even his losses, he lost to Jared Vandera, round one. All his wins, round one knockout, round one Kimura, round one Americana, round one knockout, round one rear naked choke, round one knockout. Yeah, loss, round one. Strikes, okay. Rear naked choke win, round one. And a loss, round. So his entire career, even amateurs, one amateur fight, he made it to round two. Everything else, all round one. What's the under on this sucker for Harry Hunsucker? I'm sorry, that's it. Yeah, that's a little. I'm glad I noticed that. Harry Hunsucker over under the. Oh yeah, the under 1.5 rounds is minus 275. Eesh. So everybody's expecting this to end early. So Harry Hunsucker, let's see. Right now, Tai Tuivasa is a minus 475 favorite, 5-1 favorite almost. Harry Hunsucker, he's at plus 375 just to win. Let's see. Harry Hunsucker win TKO round one. Boom, plus 2,000. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make a $10 bet. They'll pay back $200. And that's when Harry Hunsucker. It's a heavyweight boy. He can throw a big haymaker and connect. Confirmed bet. Oh man. If he wins this, I am buying a super chat for Vlad. But anyway, bet is placed. Let's see. Pending wagers. I could have just threw away $10, but it's gambling, right? You can't win it unless you risk it. Copy. Okay, StreamYard. Paste. In 200. I'll put the risk $10, win 200. There you go. Risk $10 to win 200. MMA props, Tai Tuivasa versus Hunsucker. Method, round. Harry Hunsucker in round one by TKO, DQ. Even if he wins by DQ, or if he wins by DQ, I'll still cash that ticket for $200 at $10. There we go. Moo! Any other comments from you guys? You're going to go with Harry too? Good on you, P. Diz. Good on you. Just a second. Pearl of Wisdom, I didn't even see you. There you are. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good morning. How you doing over there? Are you in Seattle now, or are you still in Edmonton? My hockey bets did not cash in last night, but I already made some. I made parlays today already this morning. I'm all about being a degenerate this morning. You guys want to see my hockey parlays for those who are interested? I'll throw them up here. Pending bets. I got them up anyway. Soccer. I did all sorts of soccer bets today. I went ham this morning. Look at NCAA basketball. You know, it's the middle of March Madness. It got to. Here's my hockey bets. Here's what I did is round robin. You know what round robin is, guys? It's when you take, like, I took 5 teams and then I put them in multiple 3-team parlays, different combinations. I'll post up the teams that I put on Okay, paste. I'm going to try to clean this up so it's not. Okay. I was going to put the. I was going to put the winners here. You can figure out who they're playing and what time. And like I said, I did these five. I did these 5 picks, and then and I hope this. I have a feeling this is still going to be all bunched up and stuff. Let's see. Oh, that looks okay. You get it though. You get it. I got Avalanche, Tampa Bay, Islanders. I took all favorites, but then I did 3-game parlays. That's how you do the round robin. You put those teams in, and it spits you out all sorts of different 3-game combinations where you can win individuals. So then, for example, if like Tampa Bay, out of those 4 teams, if Tampa Bay happens to not win and the Islanders not win, but Carolina, Dallas, and Colorado win, I still have that bet I did cash in on. You see what I'm saying? So you can still win without winning them all. Anyway, back to this. Where was I? Sorry to go off of MMA quickly. We'll get back to it. So yeah, everybody on Tapology, I'm taking Tai Tuivasa. Not by decision, though. No, you know what? Screw it. Tapology, I'm going to change it to Harry Hunsucker, too. No, I can't. I can't. Tai Tuivasa is a legitimate UFC fighter. Harry Hunsucker, he's a legitimate Hard Rock MMA Kentucky regional fighter. His regional rank is not as good as Tai Tuivasa's national or world rank, I do believe. I think that's how I heard one of these. Let's see. Look, Kentucky, he's ranked first, number 1 in Kentucky, number 37 in the U.S., and number 6 in the Southeast U.S. Okay? So the best ranking here, United States, number 37. Okay? Now, let's look over at, remember that. Let's look over at the Australian Tai Bam Bam Tuivasa. He is ranked number 23 worldwide. Number 23 current best MMA heavyweight fighter worldwide rankings. So Tai Tuivasa is number 23 worldwide. Harry Hunsucker is number 37 in the U.S. That's as best as he can get. But so for Tapology, I'm taking Tuivasa. Where's the big boys? I want to look at their weigh-in quickly. They weighed in early, I think. There it is. Big. There they are, the big boys. Yeah, Tai Tuivasa does got slight height on him. He is 15 pounds heavier, I think. He's filled out at he weighed in at like 264, I'm sorry. And the other guy, Hunsucker, was at like 250 or 240 something, I do believe. I forget. But so he's got like 15 pounds on him. But it could be Chubb too. So I don't know. Anyway, my pick for contest purposes for when I beat Dave in Tapology and Dom Jones and all those other guys and MMA Genie when I beat him in Tapology, it's because I'm taking Tai Tuivasa by knockout. Yeah, with knockout KO. I'm going to change it. KO in the first. But my bet I just placed is for Harry Hunsucker to get it KO in the first. That's my gamble. My head is saying Tuivasa should win by knock on the first. My wallet is saying take the gamble on Harry Hunsucker. He's got a fighter's chance. So there you have it. Sloppy middleweights. It's kind of a dog or pass deal. always, right? That was a rule I learned from. You guys familiar with the Money Right Fight Club? You guys familiar with Gabe Killian and Smack God and Skip Shabazian, Leon Shabazian? No? Anyway, they're good handicappers. Very entertaining guys off the West Coast. I watch them all the time. All right, let's move on to, we're into the main events. We've got the co-main event. We've got, boom, Gregor Gillespie, the Gift. He's taking on Brad Quake Riddell. Okay, as you can see, Gregor Gillespie is 13-1. He is. Do you guys see that glare? Is there that glare of the window on there? I'm sorry about that. I'll try to here. That's better. Gillespie 13-1 is the heavy favorite at -255. Brad Quake Riddell 9-1. He's only got one loss, but he's still underdog at +215. And let me tell you why he's an underdog. He's an underdog because Gregor Gillespie is possibly the best wrestler in the UFC right now. He wrestled at Edinburgh University, which is known for, if anything else, wrestling more so than they have a football team, a D2 football team that I don't even know which division who they play, but wrestling, they always send people to the national championships. National championships are going on right now as we speak. Like right now, there's wrestling going on. Like collegiate wrestling, NCAA championship is happening right this minute. Edinburgh sent two wrestlers to the championship. They both lost in the first round of the tournament. And on the wrestlebacks, the wrestlers that they sent, one was a heavyweight at 285 pounds. It kills me. I can't remember his name. I was just looking at it last night. But the other guy's a 174-pound wrestler. His name was like Jacob Oliver. But these guys both went. They both lost. Anyway, Edinburgh, what I'm trying to get at, Gregor Gillespie, if you look up his Wikipedia, his sophomore year, I think he won the NCAA championships for his weight class. But then he didn't win again because Jordan Burroughs was in his weight class. Jordan Burroughs is an Olympic wrestler, Gregor Gillespie could not beat Jordan Burroughs, so that's how that went. Anyway, he is debatably the best wrestler in all of UFC and debatably the best fisherman in all of UFC. He's self-proclaimed. Kevin Lee put that guy to sleep. I do know that. Put him in the shadow realm with an overhand right to a head kick. You are absolutely correct on that. Oh, thank you, Bryce. Let's make this money. Thank you. I appreciate the comment. Anyway, Kevin Lee did send Gregor Gillespie to the shadow realm, but you know what? That's Kevin Lee. I don't know if Brad Quake Riddell has it in him to do it, but he may, because I was looking at Brad Riddell, his little resume, his fight resume. Let's pull it up. Let's pull these guys up. I mean, we're gonna have to make picks anyway. I got the board ready. Okay, live picks. This is gonna be fun. Okay, here we are. Gregor Gillespie co-main event. We've got number 18 ranked lightweight worldwide, Gregor Gillespie. Number 18. Brad Riddell's ranked number 31 lightweight worldwide. These rankings, I'm assuming they're made from Tapology. I don't know who makes these rankings, but they probably put in, records, opponents. Probably a mathematical formula spits out these names. Brad Riddell's look at that win streak he's coming off. Brad Riddell, he's coming off a 6 fight win streak. His last loss was in 2018 against some Abel Brights in a Hex Fight Series. I have no idea where that's. I've never heard of that Hex Fight Series. I bet you if Vlad was here, he would know. Oh, that's over in Czechoslovakia. I don't know. I'm just busted. I don't really know. But he lost by an armbar submission, and that's it for professional. He lost a kickboxing fight, Steve Moxon, but that doesn't count. It's kickboxing bout. Aside from the loss to Abel Bright back in 2018 Hex Fight Series, he's undefeated. He's beat, let's see any of these names I know. I'm going to read through them real quickly. Shem Murdoch, he knocked him out in 2019. Maxim Pugachev knocked him out first round. These are big knockouts. And 2019 Glory of Heroes. Mikey Votua, Wollongong, that must be an Australian thing. He is from over there because he fights out of City Kickboxing and Tiger Muay Thai. So, but he's coming off his last win was against Alex De Silva. Before that, he beat Magomed Mustafayev. That's a good victory for him. And Jamie Mularkey before that. Those are all 3 UFC victories. Unanimous decision, split decision, unanimous decision. So since he's been in the UFC, only it's gone to decision. Before that, Glory of Heroes, that's when his knockouts were. Look, he knocked out Kanan Song at Glory Heroes in 2017. And Kanan Song was 12-3 at that time. What is he now? I just was talking about it. There it is. 16-5 now. Anyway, okay, back to that's Riddell. Gregor Gillespie versus Riddell. Okay, let's see what do you guys got? Throw your picks up there. I'm kind of on the fence with this. I am leaning Gillespie. I'll show you what you want to see from last night's show. I did this show last night for the main event. Everybody picked Gregor Gillespie. I picked him by sub, but I'm changing that now. UFC Gambling Addicts, that's UGA. He was originally on Gillespie. He flipped it to Brad Riddell. And he thinks Brad Riddell TKO second round. I agree. I think Gregor's wrestling will be too much. Brad Riddell is a kickboxer. It's coming from, City Kickboxing and Tiger Muay Thai. You guys already know the talent that comes out of those 2 schools. I don't have to go over it. That was my pick. Look. That was my original pick too. But then after looking at this Brad Riddell, he has not ever been finished. And he had an armbar submission back, like I said, that a Hex Fight Series. Aside from that, since in the UFC, not been finished. So that's what I'm kind of skittish on taking the submission thing, but let's write down your picks anyway. P-Diz, you're taking Gil Pickles. P-Diz, and then Adolf Chewbacca. That's borderline racist, Adolf. Adolf Chewbacca is also taking Gillespie. BC Dave, Gillespie round 3. Good one. Submission, I'm assuming, right? I don't know. He can knock out people too. You notice at the weigh-ins, Gillespie did not look Riddell in the eyes at all. He looked right to the ground, and he had that stupid top knot that that Bam Bam or Pebbles and Bam Bam, that, you know, that top knot thing. It's so that I don't like that. That's stupid. What's up with that top knot? Like what is that? Gillespie second round sub 2 P-Diz. So far, sub Day Hinkle. Thank you. Nice picture. Day Hinkle. Day Hinkle. Taking Gregor by sub. And so that's one more. We need one more to make a full capper live. The original full first one live consensus. We just need one more person to say Riddell or Gillespie. Or you can take up this whole side of the board if you're the only one taking Brad Riddell. Anybody taking Brad Riddell? Is anybody taking Brad Riddell? Anybody? Come on, there's 7 people up in here. Bryce, you got to go to work. Let's make this money. That's right. So that's Riddles right now. Okay, Nab Ma, a KO via knee. So KO/TKO. There you go. So there you have it. There we go. We've got 4 of you guys taking Gregor Gillespie, Nab Ma taking Brad Quake Riddell. That's a nice plus 20, plus 215 though. That's a good. That's what's really scaring me. But I have to go with my boy from Edinburgh. I used to wrestle in college too. I wrestled Fulton Montgomery Community College, FMCC Raiders, baby. I was a 500 wrestler. So, yeah, I went my whole career in college wrestling. I am 6-6. Yeah, I couldn't even beat the guy at FM to start. I went to like B tournaments. I went to like the B team. I went to get to like the Cortland B team, or like I go against who else? Corning Community College. I went against the A team, like FMCC A team. They went to we have wrestlers that came out of FM that went to the junior national championships and stuff, but not this guy. anyway, here we go. I'm taking Gillespie, and I don't think he's going to do it by submission, though. I think he's going to do it by decision. We're going to see what that pays out. If it doesn't pay out well enough, I'll switch it to submission. Let's take a look. Okay, Bet Online, Sports, MMA. And Gregor Gillespie, minus 265 right now just for him to win. That's disgusting. It shouldn't be that wide. Greg Gillespie by points plus 210. That's probably my bet there. That's what I'm doing. And that's my pick on Tapology. I do like the plus money on Brad Riddell, but it's not. I just made Gregor Gillespie a plus money by taking him by decision, plus 210. All right, Dave, have a good day. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your day. Okay, so thanks for that, guys. Moving on. I'm taking Gregor by decision. Flip decision. Finally, we got to the main event. We made it. That's what they say on the odds.com after the weigh-in show all the time. We did it again, guys. We made it. Well, yeah, how would you not? Have you ever not made it to the main event? Okay. We've got the main event. We got middleweight fight between Derek Brunson. He's taking on Kevin Home Alone or Trailblazer Kevin Holland. I like the Home Alone better. But anyway, Derek Brunson comes in with a record of 21-7. He's the underdog at I have it written down at plus 148 from Bet Online. Let's see if it moved since last night. Where'd it go? Okay. Shoot. Sorry, guys. Plus 162. It did move. Derek Brunson is a plus 162 underdog. Kevin Holland minus 187 favorite. And this, you know why? It's because the weigh-ins. Kevin Holland at the weigh-ins, coming into the scales, he did like a cartwheel to a round off, full of energy, full of excitement, having a good time. So I think that's what persuaded a lot of guys put their money after they watched the weigh-ins, and the weigh-ins he looked like he on point. Who's the best gatekeeper? Brunson? I think that's who Pete is talking about. But Derek Brunson didn't look bad either. They both look good. Derek Brunson realizes he is the underdog, but don't sleep on him, guys. He's coming off that ground and pound win against Edmund Shabazian. That's Leon Shabazian's brother. He was a hot prospect. A lot of hype behind Edmund Shabazian. Ronda Rousey said she personally, was watching over this kid and all this stuff. And then Derek Brunson stopped that hype train by ground and pound victory. I think he did it in the first round too, if I'm correct. Anyway, Derek Brunson is now a different fighter he was too. He used to train out of Jackson Wink MMA, but now he's out of Sanford MMA. And Sanford MMA has that awesome coach. What's his name? Starts with an H. Hauf. Let me see. I'm going to pull it up on Tapology quickly. Hugh, where is it? Oh, I can't pull it up because it's not on Tapology. They have Jackson. They have him listed as Jackson Wink. Who's the guy from Sanford MMA? The coach that. You know what? I'll just look up one of these other guys. Henry Hoff. Thank you. Oops. Henry Hooft. Thank you, P. Diz. Henry Hooft. Herney Hooft. Mr. Herney Hooft. I guess he's a great coach, and he really gears his fighters to win. And Sanford MMA has fighters such as Anthony Rumble Johnson, Gilbert Burns, Vicente Luque, list goes on and on. But anyway, I'm going to show you Kevin Holland, Travis Lutter, BJJ. Nobody. You tipped that on Tapology, and there's nobody there. So I don't even know who he's training with. But Derek Brunson's coming out of a better training facility. I can say that. This was the last night I did this show. Look at all those guys taking the Derek Brunson, the underdog, had more cappers picking him than Kevin Holland, as you can see. However, I watched the James Lynch has the fighter on, or the fighter handicap, like fighter picks or something, or you know what I'm talking about. He does the whole thing with the fighters, and he asks them who do you think's going to win, Brunson or Holland. When he did that, he has part 1 and part 2. I think only like out of the dozen fighters or whatever he talked to, I think like only 2 of them said Derek Brunson. Everybody else, I'm pretty much. I didn't like write them down like I do with the cappers, but I did. And mentally, I was like, because I was listening to it while I was driving on the way home yesterday, and anyway, yeah, the fighters are taking Kevin Holland, and some of them adamantly. Some of them are like, "Oh, Kevin Holland's going to wipe the mat with Derek Brunson." Some, I forget exactly who said that, but I want to say it was like Eric Anders maybe said that. I don't know, but yeah, Sorry. Anyway, so I'm after watching the weigh-ins and everything, I'm still sticking with my original pick, Kevin Holland. What do you guys in the chat think about this Derek Brunson versus Kevin Holland? Come on, let me know. Speak your opinions. So I'm not going to ban anybody like they did to Daniel Rodriguez last night on the odds.com show. So yeah, who you guys taking? Derek TKO 3rd round. That's a good one. Let's look at these odds. You guys keep putting up your picks. I'm going to see Kevin Holland. I want to see Kevin Holland within distance. Take a look at that. That fell off. Okay. I guess that's Gregor Gillespie props up still. Okay. Here we are. Derek Holland within distance is plus. Oh no, it's still minus 110. No way am I betting that. I don't bet negative numbers. Derek Brunson is plus 350 inside the distance. What did you say, Pete? What did you say? TKO 3rd round. Let's see what that is. Derek Brunson, TKO, round 3 TKO, plus 1,800 for you, bud. That's a plus 1,800. Yeah, I know. He's got the yellow, white hair, whatever he's got going on. But still, I'm not buying it. That doesn't make a difference to me. The Kevin Randleman look. Yeah, I'm sticking with, but I'm trying to prop him up silly to a. I'm trying to prop Kevin Holland up to a plus number. I think I can do that by picking round, but that's so difficult. Let's see, Kevin Holland by KO plus 145. I guess that's the. I'm going to pass on this. For Tapology, I'm going to say Kevin Holland TKO round 2, which would be plus 800. That's what I'd say for Tapology purposes. But as a bet, I'm going to fireball popcorn. Maybe I'll throw Kevin Holland in a parlay. Speaking of parlays, let's do it, guys. Let's make Yeah, I'm not gonna pick decision. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna pick Kevin Holland second round KO for Tapology, but I'm not betting it except for a parlay. And right now, let's make a 3-fighter parlay. Give me your most confident picks in the chat. And if I agree with them, I'll throw them together. Like I said, this card I'm loaded with underdogs on this card. I got I think I may have more underdogs than I do favorites, if to be honest with you. Let's look really quickly at this, okay? Starting from a quick recap. Time check. Okay. I've got Bruno Silva, underdog bet. Jesse Strader, underdog. That's 2 underdogs. Then I've got Roman Dolidze, favorite. That he might be a solid parlay piece. Leonardo dos Santos, underdog. Macy Chiasson, favorite. That might be another parlay piece. Cheyenne Buys, favorite. But man, Montserrat Ruiz is delicious. She's beautiful. And I kind of want her to win. Kanan Song, underdog. Gustavo Lopez, underdog. Tai Tuivasa, of course, favorite. Gregor Gillespie, favorite. And Kevin Holland, favorite. So I think I'm like 5-5 favorites and underdogs. But let's see. We've got Holland, Gregor, and Tai Tuivasa. I can go with that one. I can throw that together, see what that pays out. Yeah, stick Holland in the parlay. Yep, I got. So one leg is definitely Holland. Okay, I'm gonna build this parlay right on Bet Online as we speak. Get all these prop bets off the board first. There's a ton of them too. Okay. So Kevin Holland at minus 187. Who are we gonna put that with? How about you guys don't like Macy Chiasson? I think that's a gimme. That's almost a sure thing. No, you guys aren't thinking that. You don't like girl fights, right? Right now we're putting it together. Right now we're putting it together. Right now we got Holland, Kevin Holland. He's going to be our anchor point of the 3 legs. He's the middle leg, if you know what I mean. Dean, how are you? But I know you didn't, P. Diz. I know you picked the old lady. Okay. Yeah, and you guys aren't feeling Kanan Song? No. You guys don't like any of the underdogs, do you? Man, that Grant Dawson, he should win. He should win. But Leonardo Santos, after going through his record, I can't. I can't take Grant Dawson. That's why I flipped my pick there for Leonardo. How about Roman Dolidze? That's a good one. Solid pick, Dolidze. Any comments on that? I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our second leg of the of our 3-leg parlay is Roman Dolidze. So now we've got Kevin Holland, Roman Dolidze. We got to pick one more, guys. I'm going to start putting this in right now. Roman Dolidze, he's a minus 125 favorite. Add him onto that parlay. And you know what? I'm going to open up Bovada, do it from there. I got enough business on Bet Online. Man, like I said, I did soccer this morning, hockey this morning, NCAA this morning. You guys want any gambling tips on any of those? I can feed you all my plays for free because I have no Patreon. Okay, sports, UFC, MMA, UFC Fight Night. Here we go. We've got Roman Dolidze minus 125. We got Kevin Holland minus 190. Ugh. And Cheyenne Bay. No, I don't like Cheyenne Bays. I mean, I think she's gonna win, but I don't want to root for her. But I want to root for somebody that, you know, Max Griffin. Yeah, I was thinking Max Griffin, but I like the Chinese guy. I like Kenan Song. He's got clean, accurate punches. He's fast too. Did you ever see his fights? He's fast. He's fast. Jeremiah, he is fast. Kenan Song, the assassin. He's fighting out of Tiger Muay Thai too. I got him winning, so I can't put him in. This Custang. Yeah, I hear you, but it's a parlay piece. Not bad for a parlay piece. As long as it's under 2. Like, look at Cheyenne Buys is minus 3 something. How about, you want to do the Gregor Gillespie? That he's pretty much got that was a big, lot of cappers picked him. How about Adrian Yanez? I don't, even though I'm thinking about Gustavo Lopez in that fight too. I'm willing to bend on the Adrian Yanez. I'm not willing to bet on Max Griffin, Kenan Song. I don't want to bend that for that. Bruno Silva, opening fight. Underdog, but he's going against JP Buys. Come on, guys. One pick, or I'm going to have to do it. I think all right, I guess we'll go with we're going to go with Gregor Gillespie. Gregor Gillespie at minus 265 for the third leg of our parlay. So our parlay is now 3 picks plus 278. We take off that Gregor Gillespie and put on Kenan Song. Not that Tai Tuivasa. We put on Macy Chase on instead, and that would make it a plus 300. Or Leonardo Santos, plus 642. Roman Dolidze, Leonardo Santos, Kevin Holland. No? Oh, thank you, Dean. Thank you. I appreciate it. Dean, what do you think of Leonardo Santos? What do you think of that fight? Santos versus Grant Dawson. Yeah, absolutely. What do you want? You want the hockey picks? You want hockey? I got soccer. You like soccer? Basketball? I'll throw up something really just random. I'll just go in here. Soccer. I got a lot of tomorrow games too. I did. So we'll wait on. Oh, here's some today games though. We got Borussia Mönchengladbach. We got these guys playing. This is a sure thing, sure victory. They're playing Schalke, the worst team in Bundesliga. Hockey. I already put the hockey picks up. Read up the chat. Where are they? Remember, I cleaned them all up and they're gone now. I will put up, okay. Hockey is pretty much a lot of favorites on there. But, okay. Man, I got 4 pages worth of bets. Hockey, I got the Islanders. I got the Avalanche, Tampa Bay Lightning, Carolina Hurricanes, and Dallas Stars. They're all favorites, but they're all, if you parlay any of them together, if you parlay all 3 of them together for $1, it'll pay out like $8. Or if you parlay all 5 of them for $1, it'll pay out 8 something, I think. But anyway, back to this last pick. Santos, I like that one too. Dean, thank you. You just made the last leg. Even though a lot of the guys are taking Grant Dawson. Oh, you know who's high on Grant Dawson? MMA Parlay King. Super high on Grant Dawson. He banned me from his Patreon, but I paid for the month, so, and he didn't. I'm still on there. I removed myself, like I stopped, but I can still see the feed because till the end of the month, I'm assuming, because I pulled my, manage your Patreon. I removed him as a subscriber. I'm not a subscriber anymore, but his feed still comes up. He double and triple post things all the time. I can't. Ugh. Thankfully, it doesn't come through my email anymore, though. Yeah, he banned me. Because I called him, he called, it was kind of like a cheap shot. I mean, all right, I'll tell you what. He's been always bragging, perfect. I'm the best, that's a fine. Be confident at what you do. Best capper, got better insight than anybody. And he's blasting all these other cappers like, oh, the fight night pick guys, those kids don't know what they're talking about. Clint, lock of the night, all those odds guys, they're blah, blah, blah. He's just like shitting on people. After he had a good week, not last week. Last week he had a horrible week. But the week before that, he had a good week. He went, I think, 9-3 or something like that. But one of the ones he got wrong was that, remember, Carlos Ulberg got knocked out by Kennedy Nzechukwu. Remember that? Kennedy Nzechukwu was his fade of the week, and just half jokingly on his Patreon thread, he was like, can you guys go promote me on my YouTube videos? Can you put some comments up, promoting me, saying how, I've won you money and all this stuff. And I was just being honest and kind of being snarky. And I put in the comment to please give me some praise. I'm begging you to give me. You don't beg for praise. You either get it or you don't. But this guy, he's begging for praise. Like, I got almost 200 Patreon subscribers and none of you guys can give me praise. And I'm like, look at this guy with his big old head. He got a bigger head than Sylvester Miller, if you know what I'm talking about. So in the comments, I was like, maybe if you didn't mess up so many parlays of mine with your fade of the week getting knocked out or knocking out Carlos Ulberg. I said, your fade of the week knocked out Carlos Ulberg. That was it. Just that. So what he does, he goes, I'm going to give you one chance to publicly apologize to me and my Patreons on here before I ban you forever. And so like, what? I'm not going to apologize for just giving you take some criticism. It's just a joke, guy. Take it easy. Then he wrote another, and the guy, look at his anything he shows you, like on his videos, anything he writes, he does not know what a period is. He talk about run-on sentences. He uses no punctuation at all, no commas, no periods, no exclamation, just run-on sentences, like he's talking. Like he probably don't even type it. He just, you know how they have an app. You can talk and it'll just type out everything, but you have to say period. You know, like on your phone. If you don't say period, it's just going to keep continue. So that's why he keeps go. He must do it like that because, and it sounds like he's talking his whole. He has like 4-paragraph like posts on his Patreon. I am so glad I'm out of it though, because it was clogging up my feed. Just everything. MMA Parlay King. Blah, 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 blah. Like 4 paragraphs of him just rambling on how great he is. Anyway, so he said, "Oh, I knew you were a secret hater from the beginning." What do you mean, a secret hater? What? I'm paying you money. I'm a patron of yours. Why would I? If I was a hater, why would I be giving you money for your pick, for your insight? I will give it to the guy. He does make good. He's got good UFC insight. He's got good knowledge. He's got, but he's a douche. I can't do it. I couldn't. So anyway, I'm done talking about him, and so is everybody else. That's why last night in odds, they kicked out this kid named Daniel Rodriguez because he kept bringing up MMA Parlay King. Hey, can one of you guys call out MMA Parlay King as a convict, as a fugitive, as a sham, and all this crap? And they just must have got sick of hearing him because they banned him and they deleted all of his messages. Then other people in the chat were calling them out, like, how come Manpreet's looking so sus reading all these chat quotes and all this stuff? It was hilarious. And they were like, you could see all 4 of them just reading the chat like I am right now. I'm just reading the chat. Dean, I watched the fights with Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics. So I will be. Yeah, you're right, P. Diz. It could have been him too. Anyway, I will be watching the fights with Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics. That's how I usually do it. Unfortunately, he sent me a message. He's got to ref soccer all day, so he's not going to be able to do the prelim fight watch along, but he will do the main card. So I'll be in the chat room for that. I don't like being live later in the afternoons because I tend to sometimes, and then I say stupid things. I don't drink because when I do, I'm annoying, for real. So I do drink, but I don't go live. Because when I do, I'm retarded. So I'm not gonna go live during the fight tonight. Maybe someday I will. But anyway, awesome. This was a good show, guys. What is this coming around? It's almost 2 hours. That's my time limit that I set for myself. I'm going to put up the parlay we made. Let's see. Place bet. I'm just going to. Oh, come on. All right. Let's copy this. This is off of Bet Online. Or not, I'm sorry, Bovada. Yeah, Mr. Arkansas, he's on, he's on way too long. So, okay, this might be all, okay, see that? 3-pick parlay. We've got, make a telegram, like 1930s. What do you mean a telegram? Telegram. I have Instagram. Ranch Capper, I think. Yeah, I have Instagram. And I have Twitter. I don't go on Twitter ever, but I do go on Instagram occasionally. So, hey, there he is. Better late than never, bud. I heard you're on our. I heard you're in the challenge for the Tapology picks. Is that right, Jeannie? Justin? That's what BC Dave said. He invited you and you signed up. There's like 6 of us competing in Tapology picks, I think. But anyway, it's glad to have you in the chat room, Jeannie. Yeah. Sweet. I'm looking forward to the competition. I did horrible last week in it, but still, it's fun, man. I love it. Are you just tuning in? Man, I wish I went over all this stuff with you. I wanted to see your insight on this. But anyway, we're coming to an end now. I got 10 minutes left before I have to feed my kids lunch. I am on the East Coast, so it gets a little earlier than MMA Genie, 3 hours behind me. Yeah, we all did horrible last week. That is right. Even MMA Parlay King, even him. It was karmic justice, though. And this week, I've got half the card of underdogs. So I'm already nervous, but so be it. Let the fighters fall as they fall, right? What happens. There's nothing we can do about it except for prepare by doing all the. Or you can subscribe to MMA Parlay King and give him $150 and he'll tell you the answers. I'm just kidding. Yeah, let me post this. Oh, I put it up there. Did I put it up there? Yeah, I did. We got for the parlay. We've got Roman Dolidze, Leonardo Santos. That's a scary one, and Kevin Holland. But I wanted to get that plus money, so we're at plus 642 for the 3 picks. Roman Dolidze. I don't like that they jumbled it all up into one. Looks like a sentence from MMA Parlay King. No periods or commas. But anyway, there you go. That's my 3-pick parlay for the for tonight's action. My most confident pick on the card, I would have to say, is probably Kevin Holland. I don't know. I really like Macy. I like Macy against the old Marion Renault. Even though those guys at odds last night, all of them, I think all but maybe one, all of them but Bleed. All the rest of them took Marion Renault, which blows me away. How? I mean, did you see this weigh-in? Macy's bigger. So, oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm very confident with that pick, too. He was my first parlay piece, Roman Dolidze. And I would have put Macy Chazon in if it wasn't for P. Diz. He's taking Renault also. So, you and Justin have Derek Brunson. Yeah, I know you do. Well, I didn't know Justin did, but and you have Trevin Giles too against Roman Dolidze. Well, good for you, P. Diz. Good on you. I hope you're not joking with that, because he's my third leg. He's the only leg of the parlay that I'm nervous with. But anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in, watching my little live last looks at this, and be sure to give this video a like if you haven't already. I'm gonna try to do this once an event, this last look live thing where we can do the look, Justin Jr., you missed. Oh, that did say Lopez. We did this live. You could have been part of that. Wake up a little bit earlier. I know it's what is it, 8 o'clock in the morning over there now. Well, now it's 9 o'clock, but anyway. Guys, I have to end the broadcast. I have to feed my kids lunch. So thanks for coming in and doing all this with me. I appreciate it. Be sure to tune in tonight. I would assume with Vlad at UFC Celebrities and Classics. That's where I'll be watching the fight. At least he said he's going to do the main card. Before that, I'm going to be jumping around YouTube. Who knows? Maybe I'll be at MMA Halls or E-Money. I watch the fights with E-Money too. So, yeah, I hear you, bud. I hear you. But I like to get this stuff done, you know. I don't want to wait until the morning. I'd like to do it the night before, and I like to get it done early so I can have the rest of my day to mess around. And I'm 3 hours ahead of you too, so it's not super early for me. All right. Awesome, Dean. I will see you tonight. I appreciate the sub too. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm signing out. You guys have a great day. I hope to see you guys tonight, and I hope to see you guys next time I go live. Next time we should have more viewers so we can have a better capper consent comparison live pick. All right. All right. Good luck and peace out.